Colin from Moss End. I'm just starting my third row. Can you see that? I'm just starting putting the isolators on the row. I've bent the end of the row down there, and I've ordered some more, so I'm doing a small part, and then I'm going to see how it goes, how it runs, and then I'm going to do the lot, the two main lines anyway, and the bay platform of the station. I haven't painted it first because I've noticed some people do spray it all first, the row, but I found the actual pieces that you put on, they are so difficult to get on that I think that they're a layer of paint. I'm surprised how they get it on. You know, I really am struggling with this. It's taken ages to get the bits in, but I'm going to persevere. I'll see if I can put one on in front of the camera. I don't think it's a good idea, but there we are. I've filed down the end. There we are. I've filed down the end like that, so it does go on easier. But once they're on, they slide quite nicely. And I'm going to space them out roughly I'm going to do every 5 sleepers. So I'll just put one in there, then count 5, and then put another one in. It says 4 on the thing, but I think that might be a bit, you know, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to carry on threading, and I'm going to try out putting a bit on, and then I'll probably film me doing a bit and see how I get on. But I don't know if you're going to see much because it'll all be sort of me hands covering everything, trying to rush it and get it all wrong, and it'll all be start swearing and upspec. But there we are, I'll give you a laugh if nothing else. So the next time I think you'll see a bit either me doing it on the layout or it'll be on the layout, and then once I've done a good section of it, I will let you know how difficult it is and then I will take it from there, and then I will paint it all and see how it goes. But at the moment I'm sort of a bit, you know, ooh, about it, because it's you know, I'm just wondering if it's going to work. I've got 100 code row, and you get little risers for 100 code. I'll show you. I think these little, see them little circles there? You put them on, and that raises it up a little bit. But what people have said, the people I've looked at and that are doing this, is don't bother with them, because, you know, I think it's getting quite near to the actual the pickup, and I think you could get in trouble with, and so they suggest leaving it down. So, and I'm all for that, because I think, well, there's less chance to mess up, because if you're going round and then all of a sudden bang, you know, it's all, you've got to start pulling things up. So that's where I'm at, and this is another first for me, but I do like it. I think it looks very detailed. It looks complicated, if you know what I mean, when you look at the tracks like that, and I think it does look quite realistic, you know, and more sort of busy, as it were, you know, sort of. Anyway, I'm prattling on now, so I'm going to leave it there. The next time you see me, it'll be on the layout. Okay. Right, I've laid the third row right up to that point there, and then I'm gonna carry on round there, and then I might do just this track here. I've found it quite, it's taken me about an hour length to do a row, and it is quite hard going, and it, you know, very awkward and very fiddly as well. But to get the little chairs on the row, I've, with an odd bit of sleeper, I drilled a pilot hole to fit that. Then I put the chair in, and then I pushed the chair on, because trying to actually push it on with your fingers is near on impossible. So that's the best way I've found to do it. So I've just got to paint it now. I'm going to carry on laying the rest, and as I say, I think it's going to take a bit of time, but I think it does look quite lovely. Well, hang on, I'll try and get your picture over the top. You know, it's quite good. I'm gonna it looked even better when I painted it, because it go in, so they're normally quite black, aren't they, you know, all the carbon muck on them. But yeah, and that goes round lovely. Can you see that? So that's it. So I'm pleased, but it's very fiddly. If you think it's going to be quick, it isn't. As I say, it's taken me probably about an hour and a bit per row to lay, and that's only about 24 inches, 600 mil I think they are in length. So you can understand, if you don't like fiddly things, it might not be the best for you, and that's all I can say. But I'll show you once it's painted and it's done. Okay, I've finished the little bit there that goes round to the bay platform, and they're all looking wonderful. But I have got a couple of questions, and I'm not sure. Do you think I should just leave it at that it goes into the bay platform, or do you think I should do all of the, just this side, or do the lot? And I'll tell you why. What I didn't realise is when you put in this third row, it's higher than the normal rows. And of course, I've been looking at what other people have been doing, and then I come across Tony from Northeastern Railways, and he mentioned it, and he's the only one that has, that when you're using a track rubber, it's very difficult to clean your track. So my question is, would it look funny with just one side of the rails that's electrified with a third rail, and this one not, because it would mean half the problem of cleaning the track? Or just leave it as it is, as just the bay platform, and have a shuttle service running backwards and forwards? That was my initial idea, but because I like the third rail and I think it does really look quite good, and I've put in like a wire that goes under the thing there, and you know, it's all got, it's bloody fiddly, and if you haven't got the patience, or you know, it is fiddly, and for what you get. But I mean, when you do all of the main lines, it does look quite good, quite lovely. And but what do you do if you've got a third rail, and do you have problems with cleaning? But that's the only sort of downer as I can see so far, other than the initial doing it. But I've got enough, I brought enough stuff to do this side all the way round, and I've done the bay platform, should I leave it at that, or do you think it would look funny, or just leave the bail? I think it's a question of either do the lot or just leave that as a shuttle service backwards and forwards. So I'd love to hear your comments, and as usual, I'm calling out for help. You know, I mean, do you see lines that have just got, you know, if there's a double track, one side electrified and one not? I can't ever say I've seen that. I mean, on where there's 3 or 4 rounds sort of thing on the main line, I've seen it where you get 1 or 2 that are electrified, but I don't know what to say about this. So I'd love to hear your comments and what you think, because it does mean a lot to me, and it does help make decisions really. And I'm at the moment I'm for leaving just as a shuttle service, I think, because I mean if it was the same size and you could just rub the track rubber over, I would do the lot, no question about it. But it has, Tony who from North Eastern Railway, he has brought up a problem that no one else seems to mention. So anyway, I'll leave it with you, and I hope to get some good feedback. Thanks ever so much, and that's it. Bye.